Hello, you two. This is moi. This is the first. This is the second fact of I'm about to give, and I'm going to include a segment, a clip of a video where a kid ditches school just to stay home and play. Okay, before I show the clip, I just want to give you some brief info. There is a kid. There is a teenage boy in high school who was supposed to be going to school today. Yeah, he's supposed to be in school, but he pretends to be sick. But he tells his mom to be sick, so she can willingly let him stay home for the day. He pretends to be sick, and then he plays Call of Duty, the shooting game that most teenage boys play when they're bored. And the mom gets upset with him after he had lied to her. After he has lied to her, she freaks out at him and tells him to shut off the game. And then after a while, he just talks back to her and says that it's only one day in school. It's not gonna count for the rest of the year. It's not gonna count for the rest of the year. You know what? The kid is wrong and the mom is right. He should have been in school. He should not have faked an illness. As a matter of fact, this fake illness was not that contagious. He just needed to learn his lesson. Okay, here it is. I hope you enjoy. We'll talk later.
Did you?
Yeah.
God, fucking good. I've only hit 1-5 on. That was with you, little thief.
No wonder you go.
You have 5-5 on screens?
You are not playing!
Mama Rixie is mid.
Get off!
Stop screaming!
That's off! I told you, if you play, I'm gonna pull out all those wires. So shut it up and get back in bed.
Less playing time for you.
Don't ignore me, Adam.
Mom? I've been sleeping all day.
I don't care! Get back in bed!
Where we can see Darth Rixie.
Get back in bed right now.
What is your problem?
You're my problem! You missed school today!
Okay. And? What is this gonna do?
Good chance.
You missed school today. You missed instruction today!
Oh, I missed the instruction at a great school.
If it was up to me, he'd be in, but it's not completely up to me.
Get back in bed right now.
Can you not fucking scream here?
I don't give a shit what you're doing. It's school time!
Well,
I don't care if it's school time. I'm not doing school right now.
When it comes to editors, it's mostly...
Why
You stayed home because you claimed you were too sick to go to school.
I was.
Now you're okay?
I'm not okay. Does it sound like I'm okay?
Yes, it does, actually.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It does. I told you don't play.
No. I haven't played this in a while.
And yes, I'm screaming on purpose.
Oh my god.
So all of them can hear.
Well, they can't hear now.
Get in bed right now.
I don't want to get in bed anymore. I've been in bed for over 24 hours.
Okay, then do homework.
I don't have homework.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I already told you yesterday I didn't have homework, so how the hell am I
Yesterday you
supposed to
didn't have homework. Today you have homework. Email
No, I
your
don't.
teachers right now and ask them what you have to do for today. Right now.
Okay, yeah, fine, I will.
Right now. I want to see it and CC me on that email before I leave to go get Andrew. Right now, I want to see that email for all your teachers. Right now.
I tried to do...
First of all, not all my classes have homework.
It was just terrible quality. Still got all the programs and shit on my computer.
I tried to stream and just my internet sucks, the quality's bad. Otherwise I'd be streaming all the time.
Oh shit, it was freaking on the whole time.
Alright. What did all of you think of this video? Was it inspirational? Did it teach you a lesson? Did do anything good in you, good for your lives? Yeah. If you think so, if you say yes to every one of these questions that I just asked, then you're in good shape. Yeah, then you're pretty much on the right track. Now, I'm going to ask this important question. The one that I expect you all. These are for the this is for the kids who love to skip school. Making main excuses just to get out of school, just because they don't like it. Yes, that I expect you all to think about every day from now to the future, and to keep that thought on your head for the rest of your lives. Okay, here's the question. Please be prepared to listen. Why do your parents send you to school? Why do you think your parents send you to school? Do you know the thing called stay in school is the golden rule? Do you know the golden rule called stay in school? Stay in school. That's the golden rule. That's what you should be doing. And if you're not, shame on you. Is it because they hate you? Is it because they want to force something on you that you don't like, that you don't want, that you may, or that you may hate? Or is it, or is it that they want to punish you? If you think that these are the reasons why your parents send you to school, then you're wrong. Let me tell you the real reasons why your parents have to send you to school. I mean, they have no choice but to send you to school. Because it's the law. The government wants your parents to send you to school. I'm not just talking about the United States. Or Canada. The whole world. All the countries have a government that would like parents to send their children to school. Yeah. If your parents don't send you to school, you know what's going to happen, right? The government can force the government can force kids to go to school. Yeah, the government forces children to go to school, whether they like it or not. Some kids don't like school. Many kids hate school because it's like you know, their lives are ruined because the teachers are always telling them what to do. I mean, let me tell you something. If you do not go to school, if you don't go to school, your parents will be arrested. Rule of thumb: if you don't go to school, your parents will be arrested. They will go to jail for not sending you to school, for not sending their child to school, when they know it is the law. Do all of you understand? The kids that have been skipping school lately, watch this because it's very important. And let me just the mother that was yelling at the kid, yelling at her son for having skipped school. She was right to do that because because the kid should not have faked his illness to stay at home playing Call of Duty anyways. She felt like she had to discipline her kid for what he had done. She comes home from work and she finds her son playing in his room when he was supposed to be doing his homework. So, congratulations, Mom. You did the right thing. Your son should have listened. You did the right thing. From now on, he's going to learn his lesson. And I hope all of you other parents are doing the same thing for your children. The children that have been skipping school before this started. So they can't go out because they're gonna have to go to school online. But hey, you don't have to go outside. Actually, go outside to school. Hey, there is homeschool too. There is homeschooling also. Mm-hmm. You kids cannot do this anymore. Okay? Skipping school? Think of the children that are unable to attend school. Think of the little children that have to beg every day instead of getting an education. Okay? You know what? Your parents go to school because they have to make sure that you get an education. And those of you kids who think school is a prison and that school may ruin your lives and to get you out of your comfort zones, you're wrong. School is a key to success. In education is the key to success. Now, if you want a job, you have to go to school. If you want to work, have your own family, have your own house, and have anything else that you may have dreamed of when you were little, you need to work hard in school. You have to learn those things by actually going to school and getting an education. And that's the truth. If you're not gonna go to school, watch your parents rot in prison. Watch your moms and dads rotting in a prison, where they're supposed to be home, paying the bills, and taxes, and pretty much the mortgage or rent. It depends on whether your family lives in a house or an apartment. No matter where you live, send your child to school. Parent, and this is for the parents. Send your child to school, or the police will arrest you. Think of there are children around the world, especially Haiti and Guatemala. Those are two poor countries. They're not the poorest countries, but they're really poor. Those children can't go to school because their parents don't have money. Yeah. Their parents can't pay for an education, so they have to stay home. Yeah, they have to stay home. And they have to sit outside and watch other kids in their on their backpacks coming out of the class happy and smiling and beg for food the rest of the day. They have to beg for food for the whole entire day because they have not been able to go to school. Oh, 10, 20 years later, their futures will be wrecked. their futures will be wrecked because they have not been able to get an education like they should have because their parents were broke. Their parents did not have money, so they could not pay. So this example is going to teach you this. If you don't go to school, your futures will be wrecked. You'll have a bad future if you don't go to school. If you go to school every day for the entire year, and when you graduate from school, you will realize that school is the best thing that's ever happened to you. You're gonna have to realize that because it's true. When you graduate, when you get out of here. Yeah. With an education, you'll have a successful future because it's the key to success. And that kid that you saw on YouTube, he was definitely not old enough to drop out of school. Yeah, you have to be 16 years old to drop out of school, and he was too young, basically. But even if you're 16, your parents will not let you drop out of school, even after you are 16 years old. If you're after 16 years old, your parents will still want you to go to school. Yeah. If you drop out of school, you're gonna be homeless. You're not gonna have a home. You're gonna be living in the streets and begging for everything, just like they do in Haiti and Guatemala, and all the other poor countries in the world. And we are all lucky today because the United States that we're living in now is not poor. We're not even rich, but we're not poor either. So we're in middle class family. So if you think you can stay home from school just like that teenage boy, and if you think you could fake an illness just to stay home and play video games, just so that you don't have to go to school, think again, because in some families, and when the kids don't go to school, their parents will either make them get a job and work, or throw them out of the house. So if you don't go to school, you're out of the house. Either you have a job, or you're out of the house and you don't have a home. So I'm telling you right now, even if you're old enough to drop out of school, don't do it, because it's gonna wreck your future, because it's gonna make you homeless, and it's gonna make you hungry. Okay. There are kids that are already hungry. And there are some kids that cannot go to school. And other kids, they may be fortunate enough to go to school, but they don't have enough. But their parents do not have enough money for school lunch. So you should be lucky that your parents are paying everything for you. Your parents have sacrificed for you. In order to pay them back, you have to go to school. Otherwise, you're going to lose your parents because they're going to end up in the slammer. And when I say the slammer, I mean behind bars. And if you eat school lunch every day, well, thank your parents for paying for it. You should be lucky. You have parents that love you and they want you long enough to get an education. School lasts a long time. Yeah, your parents love you and they want to get you an education by sending you to school so they don't get locked up. Please do your mom and please, kids, do your moms and dads a favor and go to school. Do not stay home from school. If you do, your parents will be lost, and you're gonna have to live in foster homes. So you're lucky. You guys are lucky that your parents were not locked up. And you know what? If you if you skip school one more time, just because you just because you want to stay home and do whatever at home, that's it, because you're gonna be out of the house. You're not gonna have a home. I mean, this is not a joke. This is no joke. This is real ass crap. Okay, this is real. This is real life. I've seen parents getting locked up for not sending their kids to school when they were supposed to. So don't let it be your parents. Go to school and get an education. And God's willing, you'll make the friends that you'll make the friends that you so wanted to make for a long time. And yeah, you're gonna be nice friends, nice teachers, and some other bullies. Well, some bullies in school, but it's normal because there is no school without a bully or a mascot or somewhat. Yeah, you should be happy that you're going to school, because besides the work in the class, besides the work you have to do and the classes you have to take, there are going to be events, field trips, and some other nice things that your school may have. But hey, you kids have skipped school too much lately, and it can never happen again. It cannot happen ever again. If it does, your parents are gonna have a bad time in prison, and I know you will not have to see. You will not have to. You do not want to have to see them every day. See them like once. Visit them in jail for once a week. When you cannot be able to, and that you cannot see them every day. You have to actually visit them in the jail, in the prison. Sad. Well, this mom was yelling at her kid, not because of the fact that he skipped school, but she was too scared to go to jail to let her son get away with it again, the second time. Yeah, he was lucky it was the first time, or his mom would have been arrested. His mom would have gotten arrested for ditching school just to play Call of Duty. That is not cool. I'll say this before, I'll say it again. You don't go to school, your parents will go to jail. Your parents will go to prison for not sending you to school. Yeah. Sure, you want to be like those kids on TV saying, I don't want to go to school, and they'll do anything to skip school, hoping that the teachers will get fired, hoping that the teachers will go home sick, and the principal will have to shut down schools and have them burned down just to be happy. And guess what? That's just TV, man. This is real life. It's not going to happen in real life. Everything that happens on the movies and the shows and the TV shows, doesn't happen in real life. So, some things, but not everything. It's not understood, kids. Don't lose your parents. Go to school. If you don't want to see them in prison. You don't want your parents to go. You don't want to lose your parents in jail. Get your ass out there and go to school, because it's important. It is the law, okay? The government will check kids from time to time, every day, whether they're in school or not. They have to, because it's the president who was enforcing that rule. Now, what president we have now, or we may have in the future, they have the right to enforce that rule that Congress has created. Okay, Congress has created that rule, and the president has to enforce that rule to prevent the country from getting out of shape. I'm signing off. I hope you kids have learned your lesson and have watched this very urgent video. If you have not, then what the hell with you kids? Don't come to me if you have lost your parents. And don't come to me if your parents have been arrested, because you should have gone to school. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye now. Love you guys. Study.